How do you tell a peregrine falcon from a merlin? If you have ever found yourself wondering how to tell a peregrine falcon from a merlin, you are not alone. Many birdwatchers face this challenge. Let's break down the key differences to help you identify these two fascinating birds. First, let's talk about size and shape. The peregrine falcon is larger and more powerful than the merlin. When you see a peregrine, notice its bold facial pattern that resembles a helmet. In contrast, the merlin is smaller and more compact, with a plainer face that lacks those strong markings. Next, observe their flight styles. Peregrine falcons have shallow, elastic wing beats that ripple down their long, tapered wings. This gives them a smooth and powerful flight. On the other hand, merlins have faster and more aggressive wing beats that appear piston-like. They tend to fly with a confident attitude, often harassing other birds, while peregrines display a more controlled flight. Now, let's consider their habitat and mark recapture preferences. Peregrine falcons often choose very tall buildings, bridges, or cliffs to perch on. They like to nest high up on these structures. Merlins, however, prefer lower perches like wires or posts and typically nest in trees. In urban areas, you might find merlins hunting in backyards, while peregrines are more likely to be seen in open or high urban locations. When it comes to plumage, there are notable differences as well. Merlins are generally darker and have heavily barred underparts, with a boldly barred black and white tail. Peregrines, in contrast, have a more contrasting pattern with a bold dark mustache mark on their face. Female merlins may look like juvenile peregrines, but the lack of rufous coloration and simpler facial markings help to tell them apart. Lastly, their calls can also assist in identification. Peregrines have a distinct, rapid, and harsh call, while merlins produce a higher-pitched and more repetitive sound. Paying attention to their calls can be very helpful. These differences reflected how each bird has adapted to its hunting style and environment. Peregrines dominate open skies and high perches for high-speed dives on prey. Merlins excel in quick, direct chases in tighter spaces like woodlands or urban backyards. To summarize, here are the key points to help you tell a peregrine falcon from a merlin. Peregrines are larger with bold helmet-like facial markings, while merlins are smaller with plainer faces. Peregrines have smooth, elastic wing beats, whereas merlins have fast, aggressive wing beats. Peregrines perch and nest very high, while merlins prefer lower perches and nest in trees. Merlins have darker, heavily barred underparts, while peregrines show contrasting facial patterns. Their calls are distinct and can aid in identification. With these tips, you will be better equipped to identify these two remarkable falcon species during your birdwatching adventures.